Welcome to the most desolate place I have ever been in my entire life. This is crazy.
Tafilat.
What is that?
Tafilat is the old area.
Oh, okay.
Just the small place.
Okay. So what Ali was just saying is we're going to a market in a town called Rasani. We just passed through another town called Erfoud. Obviously still driving to the dunes, but I think we're getting pretty close. And we're gonna stop in Rasani, go to a market there, and the general area that we're in right now is called Tafiland. Sounds like Tafiland, but obviously that is not how to pronounce it. Just listen to Ali, he knows obviously how to pronounce it. So, yeah, like I was saying, more driving today, so I'm sparing you guys from too much of the driving video, but the desert is a little bit more, we're passing a little bit more sand than we were yesterday, which was just barren desert, like almost like wasteland desert. But obviously, yeah, it's still just a lot of open, vast expanse. So behind me there is the gate of Rasani, and that's basically the entrance to the town of Rasani where we're at now. This gate was built in the 1960s, I believe it was 1968, by the King of Morocco at the time. So we're at Rasani now, we're gonna head in and check out this market. We just parked, we're walking into the market now. You saw some of that video, it's pure chaos. This is like the busiest day of the week on Sundays?
Yes.
Yeah, Sundays. So Sundays are the busiest day of the week here. It's only open 3 days, Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays.
Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday.
Yeah.
3 days a week.
Yeah, this is awesome. This is definitely the best market I've seen in Morocco. Yeah, I really like this. You can pretty much get everything. So these are all dates here. There's tons of dates. Assalamu alaikum.
And expensive dates called al-majhool. Majhool. That's the name of the dates. The best one is majhool. Majhool.
Majhool. Oh wow. Yeah, this is the best one. Yeah, Ali was just saying we're in the date market now. For some of the best dates, it's like 100 dirham for a kilogram, which is quite a lot. It's like 10 US dollars. Markets like these are the epitome of why I travel. Chaotic, loud, boisterous. They are a real glimpse into the daily lives of local people. What they are growing, what they are eating, and what they are producing. I absolutely love it. Alright, so we just got back on the road, just left that Really, really cool market. It's like another 40 minutes from here to Morocco, which is the place. That's the last place that we go. It's where we get the camels to go into the dunes. But yeah, just heading out now back into the desert.
Monsieur.
Just bought a headscarf for the desert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 متر قدام عادي يعني. Okay.
Over here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
50 dirham?
3 mètres. Mais 2 mètres. 2 mètres c'est 20. 2 mètres. Celui-là c'est 3 c'est
Alright.
13 mètres. 13 mètres.
Okay.
2 3.
Okay.
Et c'est 50 dirhams.
That's fine.
Dirhams.
We can do. That's fine. All right. Do you have change? Yeah, my guide Ali just took these new digs. But yeah, no, they're actually really cool and pretty comfortable. So we're just gonna have tea here for a minute and then keep going. So we can actually see the dunes now. We're pretty close. I actually thought they were mountains when we were approaching them because they were so big. But leading up to them, I mean, this is just like pure desolation. Like, this is easily the most desolate place I've ever been in my life. There's nothing here. There's not even plants. I don't even see a single plant. I just see just completely flat, empty desert, like everywhere. So we just stopped at this little place just down the road from the dunes just to have lunch before we go back towards the actual erg. The erg is the name, Erg Chebi is the name for the large, basically, area that is the sand dunes here in southern Morocco. So we don't leave for the desert camp until like 5 p.m. because it's too hot during the day for the camels, and so it's 2:40 right now in the afternoon, so just gonna have lunch and chill a little bit in the main town that's right on the dunes, which is Morocco, and then go into the desert, go into the dunes at 5 or 5:30 p.m. when it's a little bit cooler, and ride the camels out during sunset, basically, and get to the desert camp kind of right at dark. So I'm not totally sure what I'm having. I think it's called, my guide called it Berber pizza. He called and ordered for me. So I'm kind of just eating whatever they serve me. It's like a salad of like pickled peppers and just some white rice with mint. Just as kind of like a little starter. A little spicy, a little kick to it, really good. And the rice is actually really refreshing because it's so hot, and this is like kind of cold or room temperature rice. Some cilantro. This is really, really nice. Alright, so this is the Berber pizza. It's basically bread that's been baked with vegetables and turmeric and meat on the inside of it, and then kind of folded and cut in half or into pieces. And it comes with this like spicy pepper mix. Probably awesome. Let's give it a shot. I have no idea how spicy this pepper mix is. I just put a lot of it on, so let's just see how it goes. Generally, if it's flop sweat inducing, then it's probably the right amount. Not that spicy. Really unique, actually. I've never tasted anything like that. It's like curry and turmeric with carrots peppers and garlic. Ooh, there's a little bit of an after kick with that spicy pepper mix. Yeah, wow, this is fantastic. The bread is really light. It has a nice like charred taste to it. Wow, this is really nice. They gave me a ton of it too. There's no way I'm gonna eat all this. And as always, mint tea. Served with every meal. Sitting here at this local spot. This was a recommendation from my guide. He took me here. Looking out over the sand dunes while I'm eating this fantastic food. Yeah, this has got to be one of my top travel experiences to date, no doubt, no doubt. I mean, I'm like literally sitting in the middle of the Sahara Desert right now. It's nuts. After finishing up lunch, we headed back towards the center of Merzouga, a small desert village that serves as the stop-off point and gateway to Morocco's Chebi. Centuries of wind-blown sand have slowly collected to form these dunes, an absolute spectacle of natural beauty, and a place unparalleled in splendor and mystery. Alright, so just made it to the hotel in Merzouga. I'm not staying here, this is just the pickup point. My guide, who actually is from this area, he went home for the night to his actual house and family, which is really nice. And then I am going to get a camel caravan, I think with some other tourists, and a new guide who's going to lead us out into the dunes, which you just saw there, on camel. So it's like 5 o'clock now, almost 5 o'clock, so I think they should be here pretty soon. Just heading to the camels now. So we just got to the camels. Just waiting for other tourists now to get here because there's 7 camels, so I'm one of 7, so there's 6 other people coming, it sounds like. But yeah, so far this is pretty awesome. Just looking out over the dunes, I mean, I know I'm like just barely in the beginning of it, but like it already looks pretty awesome. Alright, and we're off. Yeah, so I think it's gonna be a slow trek out to the camp. And I also just dropped my hat. My hat's gone. So the color of the sand changes as the sun sets. It goes from a more tan color in the middle of the day, eventually like a dark tan, dark amber, and then as it gets really low in the sky like it is now, it starts to turn like an orange, and it eventually will turn like a deeper orange, almost like a red. It's one of the reasons to do this at sunset. Another reason is it's just too damn hot during the day to come out here on a camel. It was 101 degrees today, so this would just be brutal. not easy to do this while I'm holding onto this camel. Alright, so we just stopped. Sun is just about to set, so I'm just climbing up a dune now to catch it. Oh my god. Wow. These are really hard to climb. It's just absolutely crazy to be here. I mean, you literally look around you and it's just a 360-degree view of just sand. The crazier part is that we still have like an hour on these camels and it's like dark. That's the crazier part. I don't know how these guys find their way around. I guess they've done it so many times they like know each of these dunes, but I don't know. It's nuts. Alright guys, so just got to the camp, showered up, changed. Gonna head now in for dinner. There's like a tent, a little kind of like dinner tent. There's people quad biking out in the dunes somewhere. I don't know if you can hear that or not. And then after dinner, I think it's just like our hosts are gonna play some music around a fire, and that'll be it for the night. Just taking a quick walk now up to this vantage point here in the dunes so I can show you basically where we slept last night. Sunrise was like an hour ago, and so the dunes are still pretty dark in color from the morning light, so it's really pretty right now. And so, just wanted to give you guys a picture of basically where I stayed last night. Because obviously we couldn't see any of this when we got to the camp last night, but there's a big dune right out in front of me here, and from right here, you have a really nice vantage point. So I really just wanted to say good morning, give you guys an idea of what these desert camps kind of look like and where you will be staying if you come here, and show you, what the dunes look like in the morning. So we're going to be heading back to Merzouga soon, which is the main town on the edge of the Erg. It's like we're getting back by 4x4. We're not taking the camels back, and from there, it's about a 9 or 10 hour drive back to Marrakesh, so it's going to be a long day. So I think I'm just going to end this vlog here because it's just going to be straight driving for 10 hours back to Marrakesh. And I will catch up with you guys from a new city in Morocco in just a couple days. So until then, take care, guys. Thank you so much for your support as always, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.